You didn't come here by accident. It wasn't a random chance that brought you to this message today, amid so many voices and paths. Your steps have led you here because it was my will, your God, who guided you to this very moment. It was I who placed the desire in your heart to listen, who moved things behind the scenes to make sure this message reached you. Nothing happens in my kingdom without purpose. If you're here now, it's because something important needs to be revealed to you. This is not just any word. It is a divine message, a powerful move that has already begun in the spiritual realm and is now about to show itself in your life. Pay close attention, for these are not just human words, but the sound of my voice reaching out to you directly. There are people who smile at you, but in their hearts they do not wish you well. There are those who greet you with apparent kindness, yet secretly speak against you. Some of these people are so close to you, even within your own home, pretending to celebrate your successes, while secretly feeling jealousy and bitterness. These are the ones who hope for your downfall, waiting for your failure, so they can feel better about themselves. But today I say to you, their time is up. Heaven's clock has already marked the moment to reveal what's hidden. The masks they wear will fall, and the truth will be exposed. Their secret words will be uncovered, and every dark plan will be brought into the light. I am the God who stands for you, and anyone who comes against you is coming against me. And who can defeat me? The one. I am the Almighty, the one who opens doors no one can shut, the one who brings low what others raise. Do not fear their schemes, for every trap set against you will fail, and every plan to harm you will backfire on those who created it. There were times in your life when you didn't realize your blessings were being held back. You tried to open doors, but they stayed shut. You began new projects, but they went nowhere. The money you earned seemed to slip away, as if it was never meant to stay. Relationships that once felt strong began to weaken for no clear reason. Though you couldn't see it, I saw the envy around you, the hurtful words others spoke, and the prayers against you, like invisible darts being thrown your way. There were people pretending to love you, pretending to support you, but secretly wishing for your failure. But while I saw the harm they caused, I also saw your heart. I saw you keep your faith, even when you cried alone, even when discouragement tried to take over. That's why today, I'm telling you that help has already been sent from heaven. And listen carefully, because it's not just any help. Someone is going to surprise you, and with them, they will bring the answer you've been waiting for. This won't be by chance or just a simple favor from someone. This will be a messenger I've sent, bringing the solution to the problem that has stolen your peace. Stay with me. Don't turn away from what I'm saying now. Don't ignore a single word. This is not just another message among many. This is a personal call to your spirit. This might be the last chance before what I've revealed comes to pass, and I want you to be ready to receive it. What's coming next will change everything in your life, just to show you that I, the Lord, have spoken to you. I want you to understand this clearly. It's not the voice of a man you're hearing right now, but my voice, the one who created the heavens and the earth, the one who knows everything from the beginning to the end, the one who calls you by name. So listen closely, because what I'm about to say is not just some comforting words. It's a command already being carried out in heaven that will come down into your life, and no one will be able to stop it. Today, I'm stepping into your story myself. I'm not sending a messenger. I'm not giving this task to anyone else. I, your God, am here breaking down the barriers the enemy built, knocking down the walls that tried to keep you away from your victory, and undoing the traps they set in your path. I am bringing a cleansing into your life. My wind is sweeping through your home, your paths, your businesses, and your relationships. Where discouragement had settled like dust, now there is a fresh wind that brings new life. Where confusion had built up like cobwebs, my light is shining through, breaking them apart. Where darkness once lingered, now the clarity of my presence fills every space. I am breaking the bonds that you thought were safe connections, but in reality, were hidden traps. I am cutting the ties that have been draining you for years. People who appeared to help you, but in truth, only slowed your progress. I am canceling the secret agreements made against your life, agreements of envy, betrayal, and lies. Those hidden plans meant to limit you, to leave you powerless, are being undone. And I'm telling you now, the blessings that were held back, chained up in the spiritual realm, are being set free. I've sent my angels with clear instructions to release what's rightfully yours, to return to you what was stolen, to open doors that were closed by human hands or the works of darkness. I am the God who sees all in secret, the God who knows your heart and understands every hidden motive. I will no longer allow your life to be drained, paralyzed, or robbed by envy, falsehood, or the unseen schemes of the enemy. If you are hearing this, it's because your time of quiet suffering is over. You will no longer silently endure your pain. The time of being drained by the energy of envy, of pretending to be strong while secretly fighting battles no one knew about, is finished. A new season is beginning where I, the Lord, will raise you up, honor you, prosper you, and set a table before your enemies, just as my word promises. Yes, I have seen it all. I have heard every conversation where your name was spoken. I was there when they smiled at you, only to stab you with words of curses moments later. I saw it all. Nothing escapes my sight. No one can deceive me. No one can mislead me with false appearances. If you thought my silence meant I didn't care, you were wrong. It wasn't a silence of abandonment, it was a silence of strategy. I allowed everything to be revealed, so you could see what was hidden and understand my timing. I allowed the fruits to appear because even the tree of lies can bear fruit, though those fruits are bitter and harmful. Now, I am removing the tree myself so it will never grow again or cast any shadow over your life. Stand strong, because your struggle has not been in vain. Your tears have not been without purpose. Your prayers have not been ignored. Your resistance has not been for nothing. The time that felt wasted will now become the foundation where I will display my glory through you. I am placing the answers you've waited for into your hands, answers that others tried to keep from you, documents they tried to hide, and solutions that seemed impossible. All of that is now coming to you, because my word never returns empty. When I choose to bless, no person or circumstance can stop it. I know every step you've taken, even those steps made with fear, when your heart raced and you thought you might fall. I know when you rose with hope, and when you lay down feeling everything was lost. No part of your journey is unknown to me. You've walked paths where it seemed the ground was crumbling beneath you, yet you didn't fall because my unseen hand held you up. Many have spoken about your life, thinking they understood, but only I know your story fully. They see only bits and pieces, moments here and there. I see the entire picture, from before your life began until the future that awaits you. That's why, when I step in to make a change, I do so with complete understanding of who you are, what you've been through, and what you've lost. I have not overlooked the tears you shed in private, in places where no one else could see. I have collected each one as precious as pearls, and none of them have been wasted. Every tear that has fallen in my presence is a seed for a future harvest. Today, I've come to bring a major shift. I've decided to remove the obstacles that have stood in your way. And not only will they be removed, but they will become a testimony to my power. What was once in your way will now become the foundation for your progress. What used to make you step back will now propel you forward. I am blowing over your plans, but it is not a gentle breeze. It is the mighty wind that parts seas, that tears down walls, that separates what is true from what is false. Right now, my light is shining into the darkest corners of your life. I am stepping into conversations that are happening without your knowledge, and I am changing the plans of those who thought they had control over your life. Those who came together to harm you will find themselves confused and divided. The agreements they made to stop you will unravel as if they were knots that suddenly loosen. What was signed against you will be undone. What was closed off will be opened. What was held back will be released. I have assigned my angels to work on your behalf. They are going into places you can't reach, softening hearts that seemed impossible to change, moving papers, speeding up processes, and clearing paths. This is not just a metaphor. This is a real action I'm taking. I am bringing into your life what has been denied to you. The hands that once pushed you away will now open, not because of their will, but because my authority commands it. There have been areas in your life where you've learned to survive with little, because the enemy convinced you that you weren't worthy of more. Today, I'm breaking that lie. You were never meant to live in scarcity, always anxious, or depending on those who only help when it benefits them. I am bringing abundance, and it won't come from the place you always expected. I won't let you give credit to human hands for your victory. It will come from an unexpected place, so you'll know that it is my power, not the favor of men, that has lifted you up. Every attempt they made to humiliate you will be exposed. I will create a moment where the truth will be revealed in front of those who denied your worth. This is not for you to boast, but for you to recognize that my justice is perfect and I never forget what has been entrusted to me. I will raise you in front of those who said you couldn't, and I won't do it to shame them, but to show them that I am the one who decides your future. Even on the days when you thought I was far away, I was working behind the scenes. I was moving unseen forces, lining up events, and protecting you from attacks you never even saw coming. What seemed like my silence was actually the quiet work of your freedom. Now the time has come for you to see with your own eyes all that has been prepared for you. Don't think this freedom is temporary. What I restore to last. What I give with purpose. What I open, no one can close. Your story is being written in victory, and no hand or power on earth or in heaven can undo what I have already declared for you. The time you are living in is not by chance. It is a moment marked on my eternal calendar, planned long ago. Everything happening around you is part of a significant change I have decided to bring into your life. I have shifted the seasons and changed the spiritual climate in your life. The long winter of trials is ending, and a new dawn is rising, one where the light will no longer be blocked by clouds of confusion. For a long time, you carried a weight that wasn't yours to bear, a burden placed on you by others who saw in you the strength to endure it. Though your strength showed your character, it was never my plan for you to live under the constant weight of struggles. Today, I am removing that burden entirely. I am not just lightening it. I am taking it away. What once caused you to walk with difficulty will now be nothing but a memory of what I have already overcome for you. I have chosen to restore what others disrupted. The structure of your life, which was shaken by the choices of others and unexpected attacks, is now being aligned with my original plan for you. I am bringing order to your mind, so your thoughts will no longer be scattered by fear and worry. I am guiding your steps into a new path, where you will no longer walk in circles or waste energy on things that don't matter. There are doors that have been closed for generations in your family, but today I am opening them. I am not only stepping in to change what you face now, but also what was held back long before you were even born. Agreements of lack, patterns of failure, and cycles of loss that seem to repeat are being broken by my power. You will no longer live under the shadow of what your ancestors allowed, because I have chosen you to be the turning point, the start of a new legacy of blessing. I have already sent provision into your life, and it's not just material wealth. I am bringing the right connections, relationships that will build you up, people with pure hearts who will walk with you, not for their own gain, but for a purpose. I am raising up supporters who will speak truth to you, who will speak life where others spoke negativity, who will stand with the vision I have placed in your heart. Just as I raised key individuals in the past to help my servants, I am sending support so you will never feel alone in your battles. I am not giving you just a temporary fix. I am providing lasting protection over what I've given to you. The enemy will no longer have the same free access to your life as before. I am raising up invisible barriers around what belongs to you, so that envy, lies, and betrayal cannot get through. Everything that is your inheritance will be secured in a way that no one can take it away. What I will do in your life will not go unnoticed. Those who have watched you from afar, waiting for you to fall, will now see clearly that my hand has been protecting you. This will not be a hidden action, but a living testimony that will speak for itself. Even those who have resisted your progress will have to admit that your victory didn't come from human efforts, but from a divine favor that cannot be copied or faked. The time of you chasing after what's yours is over. Now, opportunities will come looking for you, answers will knock on your door, and solutions will come to you without you having to fight for them. I have declared that what seemed far away will come close, what was lost will be found, and what seemed dead will come back to life. The work I've started in you will not stop. It is a process of change that will continue to grow, like a river that keeps flowing and increasing. Even when you think you've already received enough, more will come, because my generosity is endless, and my commitment to you is unbreakable. I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have made to you, and nothing and no one can change the path I've already set. I have seen how others have tried to define who you are and how far you can go, acting as if they have control over your future. But I tell you that your identity and your purpose are not up to anyone's opinion. I am the one who formed you in secret, who wrote every part of your story before you took your first breath. What I have planned for you cannot be stopped by the doubt of others or by the limitations they tried to put on you. Many have tried to point out your flaws, looking for reasons to say you don't deserve what's coming to you. But my grace isn't based on how perfect your steps are. It's based on the perfection of my plan. It's not your own strength that has kept you going, but my invisible hand that has never let go of you or what belongs to you. I have seen how they tried to trap you in an image of your past, constantly reminding you of your mistakes as if they were chains you'd have to carry forever. But today, I am breaking that false image and showing the true worth I placed in you, for all to see. This is the time when I will speed up what seems stuck. What would have taken years in someone else's hands will be done in the blink of an eye in mine. I am turning things around, reversing the process they set against you, making what once held you back now push you forward. It will not be by chance but by my decree, because I have declared it. I am restoring the honor that was taken from you through lies and false accusations. The words used to bring you down will lose all power, and those who spoke them will see how they fall before the truth. The justice I bring isn't just a judgment, it is full restoration. You will recover what was lost, and I will add even more than what you had before. I am activating opportunities that were once dormant, projects you thought were gone, ideas you set aside, and contacts you thought had forgotten you. All of this is being revived under my direction. I will open doors that never existed before, and when they open, no one will be able to close them again. I will expose the root of the obstacles you face. I won't stop at just removing the surface. I will dig deep and uproot everything that tried to hold you back, ensuring it can never grow again. Just as the morning light banishes the darkness, my intervention will reveal everything that has been hidden under layers of normality for years. The truth will rise, and when it does, everything that was planned against you will be fully exposed. Do not fear lack, because I am sending the exact provision you need for every step of the way. There will be no delays because of missing resources. Everything you need has already been backed by heaven. Even in the places where doors were shut to you in the past, you will see them open again. But this time, they won't open for you to enter the way you did before. They will open for you to walk through with authority, with support and power you did have before. I will make your name known in places you haven't yet reached. It will not be through rumors or scandals, but because your testimony will open doors that you haven't yet walked through. Just like the waves spread out further than where they fall, the works I am doing in you will reach far beyond what you can imagine now. I am the one who holds your present and secures your future. I don't move you by chance, but with a perfect plan. Every step I am taking now has an eternal purpose. And when everything I've promised is fulfilled, you will understand that no delay was a loss and no wound was without reason. What is coming will be different from anything you've experienced because it is the result of my direct intervention, not something created by human hands. I have been watching the hidden parts of your story, the ones you've kept silent, not wanting them to be sources of shame or mockery. I know the memories you didn't want to relive, the wounds you tried to forget, thinking they would fade with time. But it's not time that heals, it's me. And I've chosen to go into those deep areas, the ones no one else knows about, to heal them once and for all. I won't just fix them on the surface. I will restore them from the root, so they can never hurt you again. You've walked paths where justice seemed absent, where those who acted with malice thrived, and those who tried to do right were crushed. But today, I bring a change. Those who built on lies will see their foundations crumble because nothing built on falsehood can stand. I don't need to announce my judgment with noise for it to be real. I act with precision and at just the right moment. And when I move, no one and nothing can reverse it. I will place keys in your hands that will open doors others deliberately shut. These aren't physical keys, but keys of access, favor, and opportunity, allowing you to enter places where you were once turned away. You will need to knock again and again, because when I give you a key, no luck will hold. Where you were once ignored, they will now seek you out. Where your voice was once silenced, it will now be listened to with respect. I am tearing down the walls of indifference that were built around you. The walls that made your efforts seem invisible, that caused your achievements to go unnoticed, and that made your hard work feel worthless, will no longer stand. I will no longer allow your labor to be ignored, because what you planted in tears will now begin to bear fruit for everyone to see. The ground that once seemed barren will now produce abundance, and the seed that felt forgotten will grow strong and healthy. There are places that once seemed out of reach, territories you thought were meant for others. But I will place you right in the middle of those places and help you advance without anyone stopping you. You will walk in with fear or doubt about whether you'll be accepted. You will move with the authority I've given you, and that authority will be recognized, even by those who didn't want you to succeed. The season where you felt surrounded by voices that tried to dim your faith is coming to an end. I am silencing those opinions and lifting up words that will build and strengthen you. The doubts you once heard will be replaced by declarations that will push you forward into what I have already prepared for you. And it won't just be a small step forward. It will be a complete change. I'm not fixing one part of your life and leaving the rest behind. I'm moving in every area of your life. As I restore what's around you, I am also restoring what's within you. As I open new paths for you, I am also strengthening you to handle what I will give you. Everything I am bringing into your life right now isn't just for a moment of relief, but to set a new standard. The level I'm taking you to isn't temporary. It's a place of permanence, stability, and growth. Just as the sun doesn't need permission to shine, your light will not need permission to shine either. What I'm doing in you will not be for show, but because my glory in you cannot be hidden. And so, I say this: what I start today cannot be undone. I've marked a clear turning point in your life, and nothing will ever be the same again. What was pain will be a reminder of your strength. What was lack will become a testimony of abundance, and what was opposition will prove that I, the Lord, have stepped in on your behalf. My word is spoken, my decree is signed, and what I've decided will last forever. You did not end up here by chance. It was no accident that today, out of all the voices and paths, your steps have led you to this message. You didn't just happen upon these words, like tripping over a stone in the middle of the road. It was I, your God, who brought you here. I placed the desire in your heart to listen, moved unseen forces, and made this moment possible. Nothing in my kingdom happens by chance. If you're here today, it's because there's something urgent that the heavens need to reveal to you. This is not just another message that comes and goes. It is a decree, a breakthrough, a powerful move that has already begun in the spiritual realm and is now coming to manifest in your life in a way you cannot ignore. Pay attention, for these are not just human words, but the sound of my voice speaking directly to you. There are people who watch you with a smile on their face, but in their hearts, they do not wish you well. They greet you with kindness, yet secretly, they speak curses against you. Some of these people are very close to you, even as close as your own home, pretending to celebrate your victories while secretly feeling envy and bitterness. Your hearts long for your downfall, waiting for you to fail, hoping to see you in pain so they can feel superior.